Hello, everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about the state of play from yesterday. I didn't have time to properly make a video yesterday. I kind of didn't get the chance to, but now I have the chance to kind of tell you about it. So, state of play yesterday was interesting to say the least. It wasn't anything crazy. I wasn't expecting anything super amazing from all of that, but what we did get is some kind of spectacular reveals, to be honest with you. So now let's kind of talk about it a little bit. So this state of play had a lot of interesting, so to speak, a lot of interesting reveals. We got a little bit of an update on Ghost of Yotei. They'll have a full gameplay reveal on July. We got some new updates on, Silent Hill F, which, by the way, looks insane. I think I might play that game eventually. I'm not entirely sure. But if you guys want me to see me get scared, you may as well subscribe and let me know. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to play that game, Silent Hill F. Japanese horror at its finest. And of course, you have other games, similar akin to like, James Bond. You have all these other games that, are cool, whatever, right? Now, I think the one that caught a lot of people's attention, of course, is the new Arc Sys game, Marvel Tokon. Now, that game looks great. It looks amazing. Arc System, typical good work. The people behind Guilty Gear, the people behind Dragon Ball Fighters, they're out there making a game about Marvel, and it's starting to look really good, and it's starting to look really insane. That being said, I will very likely play that game because it looks really good, and so it looks insane. 4v4 kind of tag team battles, which I still don't even know how that's even going to handle really, even though they kind of explained it a little bit, being like able to substitute your own fighter in at any time while also doing like assists and stuff like that too. So it is a very interesting dynamic, but overall something that I think a lot of people are going to be very excited to try on anyways. And as they go on, they're going to reveal more new characters, more stages, and probably more events leading up to the release of this game. So very exciting stuff. Now overall, none of these games did anything for the list that I currently set up on my last video. If you guys didn't see my last video, I made a top 10 predictions of Summer Game Fest, and I did say throughout that video, I made a couple of edits in there saying that like there's gonna be a couple of if say Wolverine or if say Spider-Man were to be teased or revealed during state of play, I would count that towards the state of play. That did not happen. Instead, we still have to wait till state of play to see those results. So none of the predictions so far on my top 10 predictions have come to fruition yet. So we have to wait and see until Friday on Summer Game Fest to see if those predictions turn out to be true. And I will make a follow-up video about that, of course, still with the promise of doing the push-ups and everything like that, the 5 push-ups per wrong prediction. So keep that in mind. We'll definitely get to that when it gets to that. But for right now, the list is still up for grabs, so be ready for that. Aside from that though, the state of play in general was okay. I think for a lot of people's expectations, they weren't like insane, but I think people's expectations are very bizarre. I think people just expect always to have these like shooters and all these like sports and all these like type of like reveals for a game, but I think people need to understand that these type of reveals are not for the mass public. You're not gonna go out here expecting a new Call of Duty every two ceremonies and stuff like that, or any kind of like reveal, So I think for the purposes of this state of play, I wasn't expecting super insane like reveals. Obviously, we're gonna get that stuff when Summer Game Fest arrives, but we did get plenty of good reveals. Like I said, Silent Hill F looks amazing. Pragmata looks cool. James Bond, it's a new James Bond series. It doesn't look like all that crazy, but maybe if it's fun, maybe it'll be worth the while. And then of course the new Arc Sys game, Marvel Tokon, that's obviously a super insane one that I think a lot of people are excited for. So I think overall the state of play did okay. It did really good. Obviously it's not going to be to everyone's liking, but then again, nothingness really. So it's safe to say that I'm very excited about some of those games. Of course, we're going to be looking a lot into the new, Summer Game Fest when it comes out. So when that happens, we'll be on the loop about that. But for that being said already, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what was your favorite part for State of Play and what are your predictions for the Summer Game Fest. Let me know in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.